and welcome to my live and my channel. So I am going to open up with the mantra, then we'll get started, okay? Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hope you all are doing well and welcome to my live. So if you want to know what's going down in this live, I'll be doing oracle readings, okay? And there'll be updates about your plans in regards to money, career, your dreams, your romantic life. And there'll be a bonus reading on top of it at the end. So stick around for any kind of leader. Is going to be that kind of bonus reading, okay, in order to help you move forward, okay? So with the 8 oracle readings I'll be doing for your plans, your updates on your plans, it'll be for singles first, then couples, then employed, then retired people, unemployed, self-employed, men and women. So those will be separate readings, okay? So that way you get your message and it's more of a guarantee, okay? And at the very end of all the oracle readings, I'll be doing an update on myself and my channel, okay? You guys and gals are having a wonderful summer. And it won't end until September, I think September 22nd. This is being recorded in the year 2025. Whenever you watch this, viewers, will be the best time, okay? I'm going to wait for a moment while people get their notifications because I've been going live at different times of the day in order for me to catch different people at different times of the day. If you just joined my live, hit the like button, please. We're going to be doing updates on your plans in regards to money, career, your dreams, and romantic life. And if those people want a bonus reading for helping you move forward as a leader, I'll be doing a bonus reading for you, especially. Hi there in the chat. I love the emojis. Glad you can join me. If you just joined my live, hit the like button. We're going to be doing updates on your plan in regards to money, career, your romantic life, your dreams, okay? So stick around so you can be able to get your updates. So that way it helps you move forward, okay? Because I'm here to help. If you want to say hi in the chat, go ahead and say hi. I'll say hi back before we start, okay? Hi there, Gertie. Glad you can join me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button too, because I do all different kinds of readings on my channel, right? That being said, let's get started, viewers, okay? Let's ask the first question for singles, okay? If you are single, this could be the reading that you want to hear, okay? So for singles, what is their updates on their plans about their money, their career, their romantic life, and whenever they watch this, plus a gift that's coming to them now? Thank you. So in regards to your money, things are going good because you're going with the flow of things. But we're going to dive in a little bit deeper now to find out even more about your planned singles in regards to your money. So let's get out the new Money Oracle deck. Ta-da. All right, clarify, stay in the flow with one card. So singles, it's going good because you're making sure that you go about things in a new way in regards to your money. So it's great because whatever blockages you have about money are being lifted. And for you singles, if you're still trying to find out where you're going in life in regards to your money, you may want to look into teaching or be an entertainer, okay? But it looks good because you're not having any restrictions in regards to knowing where you're going in regards to your money. Very cool. And you're going to reach your peak where it's going to be very clear here. So yeah, you can be a little bit of a rebel without a cause in regards to your money. Plans are going to go great, okay? Now, in regards to your career singles, keep on being hopeful in the plans that you create here in your career, okay? Because it's going to keep on uplifting you and not keeping you restrained. So, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper in regards to your career singles. Clarify Feather of Hope with one card. Yeah, things are going to be turning around in your plans in regards to your career. It's getting you to make sure that you keep up with your plan singles, okay? This is why hope showed up, because you're going through what's getting channeled in a metamorphosis in regards to your career singles. So there's going to be a major phase in your life in regards to your career that's ending, but I feel as though whatever newness you're going to embrace, okay, in regards to your career. So it's not going to be a lost cause overall, okay? Singles, in regards to your career. Not a bad outcome because it's leading towards you really being destined where you need to be, okay? All right. So let's move on, singles, to your romantic life, okay? And your dreams, okay? Let's take out another deck. Let me, let's see. In regards to your dreams, okay, singles, it's going through a change right now. And that's because you're implementing a different plan in order to embrace more growth in your life. So just keep on being open, all right, through this change. That way you're not stuck in your head about it. So clarify, make a change. So the change you need to make in regards to your dreams is you have many choices to make, singles. Move closer to your desires, okay? A good affirmation to say is, I make good decisions, okay? That way you're manifesting clearly what you want in regards to your dreams, okay? And making decisive decisions. All right? That's the only change you have to make in regards to your dream singles, okay? Some of you need to know also in regards to your dream singles, if you get discombobulated about making decisions here in your life, make sure you tune into your own spiritual source, okay? Whatever that source is in your spiritual process or your belief system, okay? So heads up with that too, because I feel when you do, you'll feel whole and decisive, okay? Now your romantic life. You got create a new identity. Clarify, create a new identity with one card. There's a situation, singles. You need to understand what you want in regards to a situation that's in regards to your plan about if you want to reconcile with somebody or not, because you guys have a lot of chemistry here, okay? I feel like you know who I'm talking about, singles, because you watch them on some kind of social media and that. So plans are going to go really well as long as you create an identity where it aligns with them and your values. If you want a traditional, more modern, or one or the other, you know, you need to stand in your truth about it and make sure that, especially I get with males that are looking for a little bit of both. Part of tradition is making sure you make the first step in regards to contacting and dating them. Females, this is about also being patient, okay, when it comes in, okay? And asking yourself if you want to reconcile with this person by contacting them when you know what you want in regards to love, okay? And that's those single females that want to reconcile with somebody that they have a lot of chemistry with. For you males, this is literally being decisive and making sure you make the moves to reconcile with the person you have a lot of chemistry with. What's getting channeled in, males, no going back once you make this decision, okay? So heads up with that. That doesn't seem bad. So let's get you one for some wisdom here, males. That'll help you, males and female singles. Clarify, make a new identity. So here's your wisdom, singles. Embrace the mysteries of the cosmos and let the vastness of the universe inspire your soul. So understand how you feel in regards to somebody you want to reconcile with. Let that inspire you, how you feel, in order to express yourself towards this person. Because nowadays, singles, it's very hard for certain people, for us sometimes, to express ourselves. So give yourself time and space to understand how you feel and who it is you want to reconcile with, and then go about being inspired about it, to wanting to create, being creative towards it, so that way when you do make contact with the person you decide whether or not you want to reconcile with, you'll be able to express yourself in a very authentic way, okay? There's your wisdom, singles, for your romantic life, okay? Now, let's see the gift that's coming your way now, okay, singles? You're getting the gift of sweeping away any doubts and that you know that you are right, okay? You're right about a lot of different things in order to plan and adjust certain things. So this is a good time to understand that so you remain balanced, okay? What's getting channeled in your gift, things are going to be okay. All right? So you needed to know that. And that's your reading, okay, singles? I really hope it helps. Hey, hit the like button, singles. Big hugs, you're always welcome. Now I got to move on to couples, okay? So I'll see you later. Let's get these cards mixed up again. Okay, couples, and then we'll move forward. Right after couples, it will be employed people. So that way you understand your updates about your plans. Okay? With no doubts. Okay? Three shuffles. Trying to put these in so they're not sliding around because I'm in my living room right now. So I have my decks right beside me on the couch, and they get tilted a certain way, they're sliding down. All right, so couples, I'm going to be doing a reading right now, okay? And then we'll do people right after. So couples. For couples, what is their update on their plans about their money, career, their dreams, romantic life, whenever they watch this, and the gift that's coming to them now. You got to create a new identity with your money. So we're going to see what that is about and clarify it with the money deck. Clarify this, create a new identity. Okay, so when it comes down to your money, you're needing to make a whole new plan, couples, in regards to your money, so that way there's no more loss here. That way you can have a nice turnaround. So why it comes up with a new identity card to clarify the loss card is because responsibility needs to be had here in regards to your money, so that way you're accumulating more and not losing out. So create an identity where you have some ground rules, okay? And spending imbalance, learning to come up with your own plan, like, okay, since there's a lot of loss going on in my money, plan can be pay bills first, make sure I understand where my money's going to, because sometimes if you put things on auto pay and that, some people may double charge you. Okay, so make sure you're not being double charged for anything. Make sure too that you're putting a little bit in your savings. So at least $50 to $100 a month can help you. All right. So that way, when it comes time for sales or when you want to spend your money for any kind of emergency, couples, it'll be there. But I feel once you create this new plan, couples, in your money, that's when your losses are going to be turned around, okay? If you haven't already, all right? But if you have, this loss is going to be doing a turnaround here, where it's going to give you more progress moving forward and growth. So you'll be ending out a cycle and you'll be embracing a new cycle, couples, just for those who actually embrace a new plan, okay? You need to know too that you'll have unexpected gifts coming in as well, couples, once you this new plan, if you haven't already, and I mean divine gifts, okay? So heads up with that as well, as I see it in the cards, okay? Now let's look into your career. You got revelations await, so we're going to see what this is about. Clarify revelations await with one card. You're needing to know, couples, something from your past is returning in regards to your old job or some kind of unfinished project. So you need to know that update in regards to your plan about your career, couples, okay? And money's going to be coming your way with this career or this project, okay? It's something you did in the past in regards to your career, okay? So heads up with that. Good things are going to happen here in regards to your career, okay? That's an update on your plans. Like I said, more blessings are going to come your way, couples. Yippee! Right? So let's look into your dreams, couples. You have Valley of Shadows. Let's see what this is about. Clarify Valley of Shadows with one card. You got illuminated vision. So in regards to your dreams, couples, okay? In your dreams, you're facing and making strides and facing your fears in your dreams, which is manifesting in the 3D realm, where you're going towards your full potential. Okay, couples. So things are going to be coming clear from here on out for you, couples. Okay. So keep on facing those fears, because it's getting you to make waves moving forward, okay, couples, in the 3D realm, okay, in reality, this reality we're in right now, talking, okay, to be super duper clear, okay, couples, so that way you know. But you're also going to get a gift here of more grace, couples. So that way you're moving through life with more elegance and grace, okay? Very cool. You're going to have more inner peace here. So it looks really great in regards to your plans, in regards to your dreams, okay? They're manifesting nicely for your own potential, okay? To be super duper clear, all right? Let's do some water because my throat is getting wonky. Now let's go into your romantic life, couples. You got gentle release. We're going to see what this is about. You would clarify gentle release with one card. Religious fears. So when it comes down to your romantic life, couples, you're going to be surrendering and going with the flow of things here in your romantic life, because you're figuring out here more of your spiritual path and how it affects your romantic life. That way you can try to open up more, okay? So I'm going to give you some wisdom to help you in your romantic life, okay, couples? Clarify gentle release with one card. So here is your wisdom. Find inspiration and collective vision and let the surgency of community guide your path. So this is time to create, okay? And be very creative in what it is that inspires you to want to be more open and expressing how you feel through your art, through your music, through your poetry, your words, okay? Through dance, through going out and doing activities with your partner, or bringing them at home to do activities with them. Turning on some music and doing that activity. It could be some soft music that'll keep you guys in a calm state of mind while you're doing an activity together, okay? I get even if it's spiritual process or spiritual work of you guys wanting to learn more spiritual process or whatever. Because I feel like I'm also channeling couples that either maybe have religious beliefs or non-religious beliefs, okay? Either way, this is going to help you cultivate more here in your romance, okay, couples? Now let's see about the gift that's coming to you now, okay? So couples, the gift that's coming to you now is a release from the chains of the past, and a dance, a new rhythm of a new possibility where you feel free and you're not, what's getting channeled in, not harboring any kind of resentment. So it's a nice gift that's coming to you, couples, so that way you can keep on moving freely here and being you, your authentic self, but not just that, you being able to be open with your partner, having that honesty and authenticity, okay? So that's the gift that's coming to you now. So couples, that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you later, okay? Now we're going to move on to employed people. We're going to do a reading for you. So if you just joined my live, please hit that like button, okay? I'm going to shuffle some cards before we start. All right? Gotta put one foot over the other foot. Put down, down, down. 2 shuffles. One cut. Let's see what's going down. Employed people. Got a couple more shuffles with the other deck, and then we'll get started, okay? All right. So, employed people, let's do the damn thing, okay? You've been very patient. So, for employed people, what is their update on their plan about their money, their career, their dreams, their romantic life, and whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming to them now? Be here now. So we're going to see what's going down in regards to your money, okay? Clarify be here now with one card. Ooh, business. So when it comes down to your plans about your money, okay, employed people, don't worry about what has happened in the past about your money, because you're not going backwards as long as you're cultivating and being on what's going on now here in regards to your money, okay? Because I see your plans are going to go really well as long as you, if you want more, okay, in your life, raise your awareness and think bigger if you want different outcomes, okay? So that means be in the here and now, work hard in regards to making sure you have balance in how you spend your money, okay? The reason why I say this is because we all had to learn not to live beyond our means in regards to money. We all had to learn not to fake it to make it, okay? Don't be part of those stupid ideologies, okay? All you got to do is be balanced in how you spend and be responsible, okay? It's not that hard. But what makes it hard is we get caught up in these old ideologies, right? So that's how you're going to be able to not be timid in order to enter the world of business, okay? In regards to your money. And just keep on saying you got this, right? Especially if you want to go into more executive roles and stuff, okay? Or be more in a CEO executive in regards to your how you manage your money, okay? See, it's going to go really well, because don't be surprised if you get offered some kind of old job or wanting to invest into an old project that you thought it died out, but it was now ready for you to cultivate, okay? So, very cool. Not bad. Let's look into your career next. Okay, employed people. Very good reading so far. So in regard to your career, you settle in a lot of uncertainty, which is great because it's like an opportunity for you to understand how you can grow more here in your career. So you got behind the veil. So we're going to clarify what you need to know more. So clarify with one card behind the veil. Woo! This is cool. So you may not have a plan in regards to your career, employed people, but you need to understand what's behind the veil is that there's going to be a change for the better heading your way in regards to your career. So all you have to do is ask yourself if you're ready to embrace it, okay? So if you're not seeing any movement in regards to your career, employed people, that's okay, because it doesn't mean that it's not happening, okay? A lot of things happen in different, what's the word? Different planes of existence, okay? So it's okay if you don't see it. Doesn't mean that life is not ever changing and ever flowing in such a different way. Okay. But you're needing to know to embrace this change, even if you can't see it. Because here it comes. And when this change happens, you're needing to embody what you want to see. Okay. So go with the flow of it when it does happen. Okay. This change is coming. And you needed to see that. Okay. And it's for the better, because this is making sure you align with your goals and your desires. So you're not in a shitty situation anymore. Okay. So that's for employed people that really don't have a plan in regards to your career. Okay. Because that's what I'm getting the vibes of. Okay. Now let's look into your dreams. Okay. And see how they're manifesting and all that good jazz. There's change happening here in your dreams. So if you've been resistant about it, here it comes no matter what is what's getting channeled in, employed people, okay? So you're going to start to feel it soon. And you're going to see signs in your dreams about it. Because you're going to go through a transition here. Let's see what this is about, because I'm curious, okay, employed people? Clarify the current with one card. Guided steps. So in regards to your dreams, you just need to keep on moving forward one step at a time, okay? Trust yourself to keep on moving forward. If you get stuck in your head about all of what we're talking about, guess what you got to do? Self-care regimen, be consistent, taking good care of yourself, okay? And then doing a spiritual process of meditation, or whatever your belief system is, okay? It can be that easy. Investing in yourself is more popular than investing in your misery now. So if you want to go with a new flow, there it is. Because I'm all about free will, employed people, but I'm not here to invest in your misery. So this is why I do these readings, okay? So it's up to you and what your plans are in regards to your dreams. But here I'm trying to help you by guiding you to give you the steps you need so you're not investing into misery, okay? But you're welcoming, being happy in your own company, and enjoying your journey moving forward, okay? Those are my intentions. Really simple, to the point, okay? And I feel as though if you choose to be guided, okay, then it's going to help you design, pretty much be aligned to where you want to be. And you'll see your dreams manifest, where you're chasing your dreams and not chasing money, okay? Because that stresses anybody out, chasing money, okay? You'll know the very steps you need to take to manifest the money you need and taking care of yourself in balance, because we're always manifesting ever since we were born, okay? There's no, look, there is no way around in how you manifest other than you just cultivate your own balance, okay? You don't have to pay $5 to $100 to $500 to have somebody tell you how to manifest, when you've been doing it ever since you were born, okay? People are employed. So you need to know that, so you're not investing in people's bullshit about it, okay? Just invest in you and your balance. So that means eating right, resting, doing your spiritual process of meditation, hanging out with friends, having time alone, nurturing things one step at a time, a little at a time. Because if you do it all at once, man, are you going to get stressed out, right? And see, you didn't have to pay $59.99 just to learn how to manifest, okay? Big hugs. Hopefully that made you laugh too. All right, so that's your update about your dreams. Keep on moving forward, okay? Going with the flow of things. Things get discombobulated. Take good care of yourself. Develop and readjust your self-care regimens and your meditation times, okay? Breathe out every once in a while. Take a break. Don't be so hard on yourself and don't give up, okay? All right, so let's look into your romantic life, okay? Employed people. Whatever plan you have about your romantic life, there's going to be a magic opportunity. So we're going to see what this is about because I'm curious. Hi there, SKF. Awesome username. Just joined my live. Please hit the like button. Okay. So back to you, employed people. Clarify magic opportunity. All right, so right now you're getting a gift in order for you to embrace the unexpected here in your romantic life, in order for you to transform so you're not feeling restraint or stuck here in your romantic life. Who wants to be stuck in anything? That just sucks, okay? So you're needing to know this so that way you free yourself from whatever the situation is and what you've been thinking about repetitively, okay, employed people, in regards to your romantic life. Because whatever the situation is, you need to make a decisive decision about this person, okay? Especially if it's a decision about unrequited love, okay? You just know if it is, you've been getting that feeling, you've been knowing and being like, either they're pushing me off or this person I don't love or like as much as they like me. So this is a time to break free from that situation. And I'm giving you the green light to trust yourself, okay? Because you need to. And I'm getting goosebumps like a mofo in your reading, okay, employed people? So I'm going to give you some wisdom. So that way you feel certain, okay? Because you have every right to choose and how you want your life, especially if it's a situation that keeps you stuck. Like I said, that sucks. So let's get you out. So clarify magic opportunity with one card. So, employed people, here's your wisdom about your romance. Find strength in surrender and allow life to unfold with grace and acceptance. Okay? So have strength to step out of this situation. Okay? And surrender to that strength, okay? Because something better will come your way. Better situation in romance, okay? What I got channeled in, nurture yourself, that strength. Because when you have balance, you have strength, you have clarity, you have everything you need to keep on moving forward. It's when you invest in keeping stuck in a situation, it's a horrible prison, isn't it? So we all have gone through it because we're all human beings. And I'm saying, come out. You don't need to be stuck anymore, okay? So there's your green light, all right? So let's move forward in your gift, okay? Yippee! So here's the gift that's coming your way, employed people. A gift of making small steps moving forward, okay? So you feel strength, that feeling secure, even if it's one step at a time, it's better than nothing, okay? Where you can celebrate your small wins, your everyday victories, because when you do this, it takes you forward to your fulfillment, okay? Instead of Stucksville. So that's your reading, employed people. Really hope it helps. Hi there, Joyce. Liv say, glad you can join me. And don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Employed people, you are always welcome, okay? I do these kind of readings so that way you keep on moving forward, okay? I want to invest in you, so hopefully you invest in me. But either way, you're always welcome, okay? So I move forward into readings for people who are retired, then unemployed, then self-employed, and then men and women. So if you guys want to stick around and listen for any more advice throughout the other readings, you can on that. Let's move forward, okay? Oh, and stick around towards the end. There'll be a bonus reading for any kind of leader, even if it's a leader in your own life, your household. Get what I mean? Business person, a person that's in charge of a different tribe, a spiritual leader. You get my drift though, but I have to be very clear for other people. All right, let's get to shuffling these decks before we move forward, okay? Three shuffles will do that for this deck. All right, for people who are retired, this is your reading, okay? So let's start, okay? For retired people, what is their update on their plans about their money, their career, in regards to them being retired, their dreams, and their romantic life whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming to them now. All right, so retired people, be at any age, because it's possible, right? There's going to be a magic opportunity to your plans in regards to your money, okay? So we're going to see what this is. Let's shuffle this a couple times before we clarify, okay? So clarify magic opportunity with one card. Ooh, rebel. And the rebel yelled, she cried more, more, more. I love rock and roll, okay? All right, so people who are retired, there's going to be a really awesome opportunity in regards to your money. So you need to ask yourself if you want to seize the chance for transforming your money more, okay? Because when you do, it's going to eliminate any kind of blockages you have within inside you about your money, but it will also you'll become more of a trailblazer in regards to what it is you want to invest in your money about, okay? It'll help you unshackle yourself from how you used to feel in the past about how you used to invest money in, okay? You're going to get through obstacles too. So come up with a plan that's just one idea that you want to start investing in. And you'll see when you do this in balance, okay, and nurturing yourself to invest in this new idea through a lot of different obstacles, okay? So there's your update to your plans about your money, people who are retired. Let's see what's going on in your retirement career situation, okay? There's something that needs to be revealed to you right now in regards to your retirement, okay? People who are retired. So you're needing to ask yourself if you want to welcome this new opportunity for growth, because you're very uncertain if you have enough. Maybe you guys are planning on wanting to get like a second job or something is what I'm getting, or just a job to get more money. And you're very uncertain about this. We're going to see though. Clarify behind the veil with one card. Activation. So you're needing to know in regards to your retirement, you just need to welcome uncertainty, because and dive more into your spirituality here in your retirement, okay? Or your belief system. Do more meditation, look into what suits you, so that way you're growing and expanding beyond the material world, because you're going to get expansion here, people who are retired, with inside you, because you're ready to receive it. Because before you retired, you were very much focused on your material world. So it's understandable how you were so focused to make sure that the bills were paid, your family was and needed you in different kind of aspects, but now you're being asked in your retirement to activate more of spiritual practices, okay? What got channeled in, it's okay, don't be scared, because this is what's going to cultivate more expansion in your mind, body, and spirit, okay? So ask yourself what kind of spiritual practice of meditation you can do every single day, and taking good care of yourself with your self-care regimen, all right? Because more divine gifts are going to come to you when you do, in regards to your retirement, okay? Where it's going to make you a rock steady person, all right? And not in your head. Unless it's cultivating those beautiful ideas, okay? Very cool. Now let's look into your dreams, people who are retired, okay? You got be here now. So we're going to clarify it and see how it's manifesting, okay? By be here and now with one card. So in regards to your dreams, you're manifesting more when you are practicing more mindfulness, your spirituality, okay? Because you can't remember your dreams is what's getting channeled in. So you're being asked in your plans in regards to your dream to practice more of that meditation in your spiritual practices, okay? Because how it's manifesting, you're needing to ask your spiritual source for help and expressing gratitude of what you have for emotional stability and surrendering to be aligned with what's going on in your life is what's getting channeled in. So your affirmation is, I receive in divine timing. You're also learning how to be more patient in your life while you're in your retirement mode. Very cool. So with this new readjustment to your plan, people who are retired, this is what's going to get you appreciate life in such a different way. Because More gifts are going to come where your awareness is on a different scope and your perspective is being upgraded, is what's getting channeled in about your dreams. That's how it's going to manifest in the 3D realm. And you releasing any expectations. Okay. Very cool. So heads up with that. That's about your dreams. Now let's see about your romantic life, people who are retired. You got ignite creation. So let's clarify this as I drop one card. Clarify ignite creation with one card. Release your ex. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So people who are retired that are definitely not having any kind of plans in your romantic life, okay, whether you're couple or single, there's things that you need to release. You need to ask yourself if you want to make that in your plan, so that way you're actually attracting in and going out and about and having fun in life without all that past baggage, whether it's an ex or whatever happened in your romantic life, okay? So with this new plan, people who are retired, you're igniting more in what you want to create. So that way you harness more of your innovation in regards to your romantic life. You manifest and discover more here in your romantic life without all that past stuff, ex or whatever baggage you have in your romantic life, okay? Because I feel like what this new plan is going to succeed in a new way. So you got to ask yourself if you're ready to do that, is to release those things, okay? Because there's so much more for you in regards to romance and fair partnership, okay? So there's your update about that. Now, let's look to the gift that's coming to your way, retired people. The gift that's coming to you now is a real promise, okay? And this is a promise of you are going to be released from the chains of the past. Yippee! So that way you can move forward with new possibilities, curiosity, strength, and wanting to have that zest for life, okay? Very cool. So that's your reading. People who are retired, please hit the like button, and you're always welcome, okay? Because we go about it in different ages, different cultures. Whether you're a male or a female, you're always welcome here, okay? So I'll see you later. People who are retired, enjoy your journey, okay? Now let's move forward to people who are unemployed. So before we start, got to shuffle the deck, okay? Three shuffles. All right, people who are unemployed, let's do your reading now, okay? For unemployed people, what is their update on their plan about their money, career, their dreams, romantic life, whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming to them now? All right, so you got ignite ambition. We're going to see what that's about, people who are unemployed. Clarify, ignite, ambition with one card. Unlocking. So your plans in regards to your money. So I got channeled in, you don't have any plans in regards to your money. So you're needing to really ask yourself how you want to pursue your desires with drive in regards to you starting up now and wanting to accumulate money. Because now it's ready for you to finally unlock what it is. Like, you need to unlock new ways of doing things to accumulate money, because there's abundance waiting for you, for it to come towards you. Okay, unemployed people, you just need to free yourself from limitations here. And the mind and body is what's getting channeled in. So here's a plan that you can come up with, unemployed people. To have that clarity and focus on what was locked up in regards to your money is ready to be open now. You have the skills. You just need to make sure you're balanced, okay? So you're being decisive in how you want to be in regards to your money. And what are your dreams? Okay, unemployed people, chase your dreams. Because if you're in a self-employed or employed situation that makes you unhappy, this is why you need to step back and plan and how you want to invest in yourself. First, it's your balance, okay? And what it is you desire in regards to how you want to be employed again, okay? Whether it's being employed by a company or self-employed where you're your own boss, okay? You will know when you do your spiritual practice of meditation or when you're balanced, because that's what you're cultivating, is your own investment first towards you, okay? And that's how you come up with the first plan in regards to handling your money. Because when you're balanced, you're decisive in how you want to spend it and unlock your money, okay? And obstacles will appear to remind you that you're steering off course. So if you have an obstacle here with your money, that means you're needing to do things different. So cultivate that clarity and balance first before you do anything with your money, okay? That's the new plan you can definitely subscribe to, okay? Invest in, all right? Because more is going to come your way when you do this readjustment, people who are unemployed, in regards to your money. And this is why it comes up. So that way, you may want to look into a career that is in some kind of transportation. I even get food delivery if you're able to, if you especially have a car. You can even look into your public transportation agency, healthcare transportation, okay, unemployed people, that will help you accumulate money. Even looking into being a mailman or mail person. I also get working with FedEx, even Walmart and other places like Walmart do incentive shipping and delivering. So you can look into them and you can become your own employer with that. I forgot what it's called, but you're able to pretty much deliver people their packages and also their groceries, okay? So there's some ideas in order to know more how to accumulate with your money. Okay, unemployed people. Now let's look into your career. So if you don't already know, unemployed people, there's going to be a lot of opportunities through your plan. You just got to be decisive in what you want to choose here in your career, because there's going to be vast potential, boundless potential here, whatever you want to choose. So ask yourself, what makes you happy? And it's okay to have a stepping stone to the next thing that will make you happy, that you know you'll be grounded in for a while with that career, okay? Because whatever you choose will be correct, okay? Because I feel as though you're just needing to decide where you want to go in regards to your career. Let's clarify for some more messages, okay? Clarify gates of opportunity with one card. Oh, yeah. I got laborer to clarify gates of opportunity. And I feel like this is your stepping stone, okay, unemployed people. So look into a career that is in construction, maintenance, painting, or any type of labor work, okay? This is your stepping stone to where you want to go. This is getting your startup, okay? For you females, it's more like same kind of career if you want to, but I also get channeled in your career of a possibility you want to look into is some kind of it's not maintenance, it's I'm trying to describe of what I'm seeing. It's cleaning jobs at nursing homes or hospitals. I even looking into jobs that are awake at nights where you're taking care of the households, kind of medication. If you're working with people in a hospice area, or they're people who are almost like a home health aide, but it's like for the handicapped and mentally disabled and different kind of but there's it's called like a waken night or direct support for professional, okay? But whatever you choose will be correct, okay? Because it's going to help you your hard work in whatever these industries are that you pick is going to pay off. So hard work is key, and what lasts will never come easily, okay? So this is a starting stone, a stepping stone to where you want to go. It's not the end all be all, okay? Because I feel as though you're just getting stuff off the ground in regards to your career, okay? Unemployed people. So feel hopeful and don't give up, especially in checking up on your applications and what you apply for, okay? At least once a week is what's getting channeled in. So with this readjustment to your your career is what's going to help you progress forward and you feel more comfortable, okay, in the long run. Now let's look into your dreams, okay? You got choose wisely. We're going to see what this is. Through your dreams, you're going to make a decisive decision here in order to reveal more of your destined journey. Clarify wise, choose wisely with one card. Guardian armor. I got channeled in regards to your dreams. You already know what you want to do, and you're going to safeguard what it is you want to create here. And release any kind of fear and doubt about it. Because you know truly what fulfills you, unemployed people. You truly know your true purpose of where you want to aim towards. So if you needed that acknowledgement, unemployed people, to safeguard what you want to do in life, that makes you so happy, then keep on safeguarding it. Okay. I'm only here to acknowledge those things, but also to cultivate you getting started towards that. Okay. My aim is to invest in your happiness, not in your misery. Okay. To be crystal clear. But I see that you're going to be guarding what it is that you're chasing your dream about, and what your true purpose really is. Very cool. And for those who needed a green light to safeguard it, guard it close to your heart. Don't let anybody tell you what you're supposed to do in life when you already know. It's something I had to do and learn. And we all had to learn in our path, because my professions changed throughout my life. I was working for fast food, then it was a stepping stone for learning more about graphic design, and then a stepping stone with working with the handicapped and mentally disabled, then being a mom, then going towards this route as a mystic oracle healer, and even went through little mini jobs of learning what tarot was about, and then oracle, and then expanding more my horizons about mystic oracle healing. Okay. And learning different things from different healers as well. So that way I expand my wisdom and healing different kind of people. So now you understand everything goes in steps in life in order to cultivate more, So there's your heads up in regards to your dreams. It's manifesting really well. Just safeguard it, okay? Let's look into your romantic life, okay? You got Harbor of Peace. Let's clarify that. Clarify Harbor of Peace with one card. I don't see you unemployed people really being in a situation that cultivates deception, okay? I feel like you're trying to take good care of yourself here in your homestead in regards to your romantic life, whether you're single or couple. I feel as though you're trying to take, if you don't already know, I feel like you're trying to take good care of yourself. So in order to be romantically attractive, I don't feel like you're giving into any kind of deceit, especially if you're in a romantic situation, or really standing for anybody being deceitful towards you. But for more of singles, I feel as though you're not going to be duped because you're going to be taking good care of yourself. Feel like you're going to be very patient in your romantic department because you're loving yourself first. That way you're more romantically attractive to others, singles and couples that are unemployed. So yeah, there's your update to your plans. You have not a bad plan in regards to romantic life, unemployed people. This is getting you through any kind of deception, okay? Now, here's the gift that's coming your way, unemployed people. You're going to have the gift of giving up control, releasing your grip on any kind of outcomes here, and being in the present moment right now so you can cultivate more in your life in regards to shooting towards your dreams. Okay. Even if it's one step at a time. Okay. Very cool. That's your reading. Really hope it helps unemployed people. Don't forget to hit that like button. And now you need to know this, unemployed people. You're always welcome on my channel. Okay. And I'll see you later, all right? Now we're going to move on to self-employed people are next. So I'm going to shuffle the deck and then we'll get to you, self-employed people. Yippee! Cheers, by the way. Clink. Two shuffles. And then we'll get started, okay, self-employed people. All right, self-employed people, let's do the dang thing, okay? For self-employed people, what is their update on their plan about their money, their career, their dreams, their romantic life whenever they watch this, and the gift that's coming to them now? Serene Haven. Self-employed people, we're going to see about your money first. Clarify Serene Haven with one card. Past. The past. So when it comes down to your plans about your money, self-employed people, whatever unfinished project that you had here in the past, or even an idea that you had in the past about a past project, is going to come back around. That's going to help you accumulate more money here like it did in the past. You're just needing to readjust and be balanced here to cultivate that past idea to accumulate more money now again. Because whatever idea it was, it's going to be correct, but you're just needing to be balanced to do this. Because if you're all in your head, discombobulated, you're not going to cultivate this, which is not going to allow you to cultivate more money. Okay? So that's the readjustment you need to do in regards to your cultivating more money in your sphere, okay, self-employed people. So heads up with that. Now, in your career, self-employed people, you got go your own way. So we're going to clarify this. Clarify go your own way with one card. Loss. So if you're experiencing any kind of loss, self-employed people, in order for you to turn this around is you need to go your own way, especially in regards to what's getting channeled in for especially not faking it to making it or living above your means. So that way it's not affecting your feeling lost here in your career or having a loss of any more money. Okay. So you just need to trust your intuition about this and how you can go your own way, because whoever you're networking with, okay, you need more of the recognition as that than them. Okay. Especially if you're doing any kind of healer, influence, oracle reader, tarot reader. You get what I mean? Because once you do this, that loss will turn around, meaning you'll start accumulating. Okay. So let go of the let go of the past to focus on your energy on what lies ahead. Okay. So that way you're not burning yourself out anymore. Please trust your intuition with this new plan, because you deserve to thrive, okay? Like anybody else, self-employed people. So I'm here to invest in you thriving, not surviving, okay? So it's up to you and how it is you want to run your life. But you're here for a reason, okay? And I'm here to get you one step at a time, all right? So with this new plan, you'll trust yourself more and your creative ideas, because whatever that plan was in the past, that idea in regards to your money and your career needs to be recultivated again. It's how you do things is what's getting channeled in regards to cultivating that idea from the past. What's getting channeled in how you read things and how you initiate it, okay? Doesn't have to be like everybody else, where you are inspiring others, okay? So that's what I got in your money and career together, okay? And you need to know about your plans, updates. So let's move forward into your dreams, okay? Self-employed people. You got slow climb. Better that than nothing, right? So let's see how it's manifesting in your 3D reality, okay? Your dreams. So clarify the slow climb with one card. Inner peace. Nice. So whatever's going on in your dreams that you're aiming for, it's making progress. So that way it's cultivating more in your 3D realm of letting go and having more faith. That way you have more inner peace here in the 3D realm about what kind of dream you're chasing. Just so you know, you're going to have surprises along the way. Even if it is a slow burner in regards to your dreams. And it's going to make you more open to receiving these new surprises, okay? So your dreams are manifesting really great. Be crystal clear, it's going to be slow. But it's for a reason, because this is a long-lasting thing where it brings you stability and got channeled in inner grace, okay? To being patient, to receive. Very cool. Now let's look into your romantic life, okay? Self-employed people. Just so you know, whatever plans you have in your romantic life, self-employed people, you need your green light of knowing you're on the right track, okay? We're going to see what this is. Clarify right track with one card. Woo! Passion. Ta-da! So if you wanted that green light, self-employed people, you're on the right track. There's a lot of passion between you couples and singles, okay? Whether you singles with a love interest and you couples in your romantic situation, okay? Keep on expressing and allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy, okay? So keep on going forward here with your romantic plans, okay? Just make sure you're still expressing how you feel, but taking it one step at a time, okay? Being cautious moving forward, just in case you needed to know more, okay? Very cool. Excited. So here's the gift that's coming to you now, self-employed people. A gift of fresh ideas, okay? So stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solution, okay? Because in my channel, I do community tab posts, and it's about any little thing to spark some kind of inspiration, transformation, healing on my channel, and they're all free, okay? Because I love helping people, right? So yes, if any of those ideas help spark some more fresh new ideas for you, you're welcome to it. You can look at it now. They're always posted at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So heads up with that. That's your reading. Okay, self-employed people, don't forget to hit the like button, okay? And you're always welcome at any time. If you haven't subscribed, well, hit the subscribe button. That way you always get your updates and all that good stuff, because I love helping people to thrive in life, okay? So you need to know that so you know what you want to invest into life. Invest in yourself first, okay? Please and thank you. Anyway, I got to move on to the next reading, and that is for men. Before I do your reading, men, I got to shuffle the deck, okay? So thank you for your patience. This will be an interesting reading. I always get really good readings from men. Not so bad readings even for females. A lot of breaking free from the past stuff is great, you know? Let's do 2 shuffles for men. All right, men. Let's do your reading, okay? So for men, what is their update on their plans about their money, their career, their dreams, their romantic life whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming to them now? First one out, gates of opportunities. Nice. So we're going to see what this is. So there's going to be a lot of different investments you want to make that will be more boundless potential to grow your money, okay, males? I'm going to see what it is, though. Clarify gates of opportunity with 1 card. Partnership. Woo! All right, so when it comes down to accumulating more money, men, big hugs. There's going to be a partnership that you may want to invest into. It could be romantic or not, but this is a partnership that's going to cultivate more opportunities of ideas to invest into. That's what I get. Just in case you didn't know, and I feel like you know about it, is what's getting channeled in. You know about this partnership. And just so you know, in regards to this partnership, you're creating is a strong, successful partnership. In case you didn't know. And there are other partnerships that may be around you that you're needing to release because they're limiting your success. You will know because these partnerships you had are not doing their end of cultivating more between you two. And you'll just know because you've been feeling it for a while, so you're needing to release those partnerships that are not fair anymore, okay? So there's your green light just in case you need to, okay, men? For men who want or that are open to this, a new partnership that you don't even have at all, here's something to consider, okay, in regards to a partnership. Finding a partner that can fill in the experience that you're lacking, okay? That's meaning new innovative ideas, okay? Seeing things from a different perspective. This partner could be the opposite of you, and you're needing to take it a test run to see, even if there is differences between you two, that you're able to still cultivate into an idea to see how the investment's going to go, and just do it a little at a time, so that way you're not wondering, okay? So that's your readjustment in regards to your money, okay, in case you needed to know about this partnership to cultivate more, because there is boundless potential with the partnership you pick, okay? This is going to move towards you planning, becoming more of a planner, okay, of how you want to invest in this partnership, okay, men? Because whatever you plan will be correct. So trust yourself, please. Thank you. Now let's look into your career, okay, men? There's going to be more adventures here in your career. Yippee! Because you're going to be more curious and embracing that curiosity here about your career. Yippee! That's cool. So we're going to find out more about it by diving a little bit deeper. Clarify more adventures. Denial. When it comes down to your career, you need to not be in denial about whatever your career is. You need not to be in denial about unexpected setbacks here in your career, because there might be a financial setback that is pretty much beyond your control, okay? So the first idea you need to know, okay, men, if you're some kind of speaker, influencer, whatever you do in your genre, cultivate your creativity towards how you influence people through your words, and whatever your genre you do, if it's online or offline, medical, writing a book, doing a vlog, keep on cultivating that. That is your first creation of getting people to Understanding the ins and outs of what you do is what's getting channeled in. This is moving you to having more adventure here. So you're going to have to come up with a budget, especially if you want to do some kind of mini book, some kind of vlog or blog. It's up to you if you want it. Because what's getting channeled in, people need to see you from a different point of view of who you are. Not in like, here's an example of what I'm getting. Not like in, hi, my name is John and I am a Taurus zodiac sign and my hobbies are hiking, jogging, and basking in the wind of greatness. Do you get what I mean? It doesn't come off very authentic. It's like you're coming off very commercial. So this is the ideas that I'm getting of you transforming that into literally people seeing, whether it's in a vlog or in a book, of the hardships you've went through, the raw, authentic sides no one tends to see about you, because this is what people they'll grip onto, because they understand hardship as much as you, but it gets them gripped into their heart, understanding that you're a person that hurts, that bleeds, just like them, you know? So if you can cultivate that in your art, your music, your poetry, a book, a vlog, those are some ideas that come to mind. So that way people are understanding you in such a deep way. So they're fully committed in wanting to invest in you, you know, in such a different way, because you inspire them through the ups and downs that happen in your life. Okay. So I also get in your career, don't live above your means. Okay. Because we forget in our dreams, we're here to live not above our means, but enough so we can cultivate new ideas, new ways of doing things in balance. Okay, so don't be in denial that when you go through hardship, even in career, you don't have to have it weigh on you. So you cultivate in you thriving. Okay. Because I get in this denial is like, don't ignore yourself if you go through any kind of hardships. Invest in your balance, not in your misery, okay? Because it will get you through anything that comes in unexpected in regards to any kind of financial setbacks, okay? So with all that being said, there's your heads up about your plans and how to readjust them in your money and your career, okay? Now let's move forward, because we need to, okay? Let's move on to your dreams. In order to readjust your dreams, you just need to sweep away those doubts and know that you are right, okay, about your dreams, okay, men? You just need to be level-headed, okay? That's the readjustment I feel that needs to happen in your mind, so it levels out and balances your emotions, okay? I'm going to see what's manifesting here in regards into the 3D realm from your dreams, okay? I love this. This is the cool part. Some new decks I got because I love investing and helping people. So when I purchase new decks, I go about how I feel. So that way it helps others heal too. Okay? A little bit about me, okay, males? Clarify, clear mind with one card. Spiritual strength. Nice. So through your dreams, you're definitely having them at night. And if you're going through weird freaking dreams, males, that are like weird, scary, mixed up, kind of situations, how it's manifesting here in the 3D realm is you conquering obstacles. Okay. You're becoming more fearless as you move forward. So that's how you're getting your expansions in the dream realm, is it's clearing a lot of things out. Okay. So that way you stand strong moving forward, chasing your dreams. Okay. And it's your way of your spirit guides to get you through any kind of challenges that come your way here in the 3D realm. So if you needed that knowing, there's your knowing. Okay. Just so you know, you're aligning with the universe that is conspiring you to grant you your own wishes in order to create your own destiny of where you want to go in life. You have to see this. Aspire higher at the bottom of the deck, where it's leading to next. That way, you're inspired more to keep on moving forward with that strength. Okay. Very cool. Your plans are going without a hitch, meaning you are really transcending any kind of mental blockages. You're getting right. Very cool. Very proud of you, males. Seriously. Because there's some people that are still investing in their fears right now. So you're transcending that. Huge victories, okay, for you. Now we're going to go into your romantic life, men, okay? You got higher wisdom, so we're going to clarify this. Clarify higher wisdom with one card. Woo! Passion. Yippee! All right, so males that are going, males and females, males that are singles and couples. Singles first, your messages. You gaining more wisdom in your romantic life, single males, by exploring your options to expand your horizons from where you're at is going great because it's your passion. Keep on allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. You know what that means? Understand your desires, males. Keep on being focused on them, even if you have separateness away from your love interest. Because I feel like you have a love interest here. It's just you guys haven't come together just yet. And it's okay, because through these new adjustments in your plans, and some that you just want to keep them not adjusted, you're making a lot of headway moving forward, okay? Even in your romantic life, single males, where you're keep on having movement here, and soon you're going to have that moment of coming together with your love interest. It's just readjusting your money and your career and releasing those doubts. Okay? Your inner wisdom is the very thing that you connect with. through your spiritual process. It's the very thing that you, through the experience that you have with life, is when you gain that wisdom. So remember what you have gained. You made a lot of headway. But I see for you singles, you're going to have, even though you're going to still express yourself towards your love interest, there's still going to be separation between you two, but not for very long, okay? Because you'll know when the time and the space is to come towards them, because you will be ready and you'll feel it and you'll have that balance and that clarity, okay? Just in case you didn't know. Now, for you couple men, there may be separation between you and your partner. I get breakup because of the fact you want something different and you're holding that desire of wanting something different, something more passionate into your, what you truly desire in your romantic life, to be crystal clear. So whenever you feel any doubt, use your higher wisdom. So let's give you that wisdom. Clarify what will help males know in regards to their higher wisdom about their romantic life. Couples and singles, males that are watching. Here it is. Embrace a rebirth and transformation in your romantic life, okay? Knowing that every ending is a new beginning, okay? Males that are singles or in a couple situation that you break up, okay? There'll be a new beginning. It'll put you back in being determined here in your romantic life, okay? Yippee! So, what's your gift that's coming to you now, males? A gift of clarity. Embrace openness and insight and allow life's truths to reveal themselves. Okay? This gift of clarity will only happen when you consciously nurture it with your self-care practices and your spiritual practice of meditation, okay? That's you investing in you. What makes it difficult if you neglect that investment towards you, okay? You know the difference. And to me, your investment in you is a lot more important than being discombobulated, okay? Especially about getting where you need to in life, okay? So males, that's your reading. Don't forget to hit the like button. And you're always welcome, okay? Big hugs. And yeah, if you're subscribed to me, males, then you'll be able to see updates and all that good stuff. And you're always welcome, okay? So I'm going to move on to women and do their reading. So I'll see you later, all right? Now let's move forward. Women, I got to do your reading next, but I got to shuffle the deck. So thank you for your patience while I do that. Wow, Gypsy Rose. That's good to know. It's good to see in color in your dreams. Two shuffles, women, and then we'll get to your reading. I'm excited to do you guys reading, women. This is going to be great. So big hugs to you. All right, let's ask the question, women, females. So for women, what is their update in what is their update on their plans about their money, their career, their dreams, their romantic life whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming to them now. Woo! Heart's Desire. It's the first card out in regards to your money. Okay, females? So we're going to clarify this. Clarify Heart's Desire with one card. Slow. All right. Hey, we are back. Sorry about that. My phone died, but we're back. So females, let's get back to your reading. So when it comes down to your money, females, you got Heart Desire and Slow. Is you're needing to come up with a plan of bringing into harmony how you feel about your money, so that way you don't feel like you're overspending, but you're needing to stop putting things off later in regards to doing a whole new plan and executing it one step at a time. Because when you come into harmony with money and how you feel about money, then you're able to be decisive in how you want to start slowly accumulating it. So you need to write down what your plan is of setting some money aside, paying your bills first, and seeing if you really need something or wanting to invest into something of yours, and being very responsible with it, okay? Simple as that. We all had to learn it, including I did, in order for me to be able to teach it to others, okay? So there's that readjustment you need to do in your money, okay? So that way you see your money slowly accumulating back, okay? Especially if you want to invest in a partnership too. I also get that as well, meaning like somebody else you combine your assets with. So you're needing to really spend that time and space if you want to do that, and what kind of boundaries you want to in regards to you sharing assets with somebody else. I also get. Okay. Now let's look into your career, females. You got growth potential. Very cool. So let's see what this is. Clarify growth potential with one card. Setbacks. So when it comes down to your career, females, what needs an adjustment to your plans about your career is that change to unlock more of your potential here in your career. It's a mindset that you're crushing through, because the old mindset in regards to your career is no longer working, because it's not getting you through the clarity and solutions that you need. So investing in your own balance is what's getting channeled in, so that way you can deal with any kind of setbacks that happen in your career. Here's a message that you need to know about your career, okay, females? You can't expect different results if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, okay? So this is why I'm bringing about solutions, so that way you don't feel like your path is blocked in regards to your career. And you're needing to know that if there's any setbacks in your career, They're telling you that you're not ready to enter to the next phase just yet. This is why you're needing to invest in your own mental and emotional well-being through these setbacks, okay? Because something is going to come up that's going to make you more aligned to your own goals than what other people have here and what fields you're working in. So here's an example to that, so you understand what I mean. So my example here for you females, because I'm a female too, is that one thing I realized when I work with you two, I work in a community where people use, people foster that for an income. I had to make a decision and keep on making that same decision every single time I do my work on here on YouTube. And that was, what do I want to foster? Do I want to foster views? Do I want to foster the stress of it all? And I was like, the hell with that. I want to foster helping people, inspiring people, healing people. That's what I want to foster. The hell with the views, the hell with the watch time, because it only would stress me out. And I was like, I'm going to eliminate all that. I'm only going to go based on my creativity in order to foster what I truly want to do, because that's what calls to me. That's my heart's desire in order to what I want to do in my career and how I want to foster my own money. Now, I don't get paid by YouTube. I do side gigs in order to pay my bills and make sure I save up. I also get donations from people if they so want to do that. And I use that money to save in order to make sure that I am investing it in helping others and learning more as a mystic oracle healer too. So with that example, I'm trying to let you know, you understand your intentions and what you want to do in your career. Okay, females, whether you're self-employed, employed by other people, you understand those intentions. So that way it's not, you don't feel like you're being set back in your career anymore, but you're fostering exactly what you want. And that is being authentic to what you want to do in life by chasing your dreams. See, I'm chasing my dream right now, and that is helping others and being the best spiritual leader I can be, being balanced, and also fostering more expansion in my life and the people I'm healing. And I'm not putting a price tag on it, because everybody deserves to thrive, including you viewers, okay? So this is why I'm using myself as an example. Okay, females, foster what it is that sings to your soul, helps you thrive, and take it one step at a time, stepping in that and being confident and having strength, because your integrity is your saving grace. Okay, you're balanced too. That's what fosters everything: integrity, clarity, wisdom, everything in your life. Okay, so when you're investing in your boundless potential, you're going to get through a lot of obstacles, because it's going to get you more in tune to what you want to foster here in your career. So that's the readjustment to your plan. So that way you don't see things as setbacks more in your career, that you keep on cultivating what you want to create here in your career, whether you're self-employed or using that employer as a stepping stone to where you want to be in life. Okay. And keep focus on that intention. Okay. even if you have to write it in a journal so you can see the progress you're making towards your dreams, okay? Just in case you need to know that as part of your plan. Now let's see about your dreams, okay, females. You got Harmony's call. Let's clarify this. Clarify Harmony's call with one card, please. Guardian Armor. So it looks like, in regards to your dreams, you already have a plan, females. So you just need to make sure that you keep on embracing equality and pursuing fairness and justice and what you're fostering here in regards to your dream. Safeguard it close to your heart. And I see how that is being manifested here in the 3D realm. And it's going great because you're holding your sacred vision here in the 3D realm close to your heart. And you're just like, you don't give a damn what anybody else says in regards to what your dreams should be and where you're supposed to go in life, because you're like, it's not an arrogant or aggressive stance. You're like, okay, I get it from your perspective. It doesn't mean that that's true. You get what I mean? But you're also creating healthy boundaries here in what you do in regards to your dreams. So if people become out of bounds, I see you correcting it by saying, you know what? You wouldn't like it if you went past my boundaries and I started telling you what to do and being controlling towards me. I'm sure you wouldn't even like that stance. You get what I mean? That's the example, is that you're not allowing people to walk all over you, which is great. In return, just so you know, you're going to, when you keep on safeguarding here your dreams, okay, females, there's going to be more answers revealed as you keep on moving forward and being connected with your spiritual source. So if you're like, oh, what's that? Well, make sure you keep on doing your investment in your spiritual process of meditation. You will always know clearly what you need to go, where you need to go, what you need to do in order to keep on fostering those dreams, okay? And don't give up on it, because the more you cultivate that, the more you you surrender into the knowing. You surrender into trusting yourself and the divine flow of things. Okay? That's what I got, especially at the bottom of the deck. So, to know crystal clear, your dreams are going to go really well. Keep on holding them close to your heart, okay, females? Because no one should tell you but you what your dreams should be and how you should cultivate them in this reality, because you know how to do it. So big hugs. All right, so let's look into your romantic life, okay, females, whether you're couple or single. You got the card of carried away. Yippee! Clarify carried away with one card. Let your friends help you. So when it comes down to your romantic life, okay, you're going to have people around you, females, that you feel like you can trust, that can help you through what you want to cultivate here in your romantic life, whether you're single or couple. So you just need to trust yourself to get caught up into learning more about, to be patient in your romantic life, whether you're a couple or single, because things are going in. If I had to give you red light, green light kind of energy, if you want to know in that kind of way, it's going in caution mode, yellow. So it's making steps going forward, but it's slow, okay? Whether you're a couple or single. But this is why you're getting here in your romantic life support from your friends if you want to choose to receive that support, okay? So how do you do that? You ask your friend, have you ever had a moment where you were so impatient and you're like, oh, this is irking my freaking mind. I'm getting restless. What do I do? Well, your best friend, your brother from another mother, your sister from another mister can tell you the very things that they had to do in order to incorporate what it is to have patience. And then what I can tell you is you do what makes you happy. Okay? If you love to read, if you love to meditate, if you love pampering yourself, okay, females, do that. It cultivates balance. You want to go on that nature walk, you want to go have fun, doing a new activity, cultivate it, do it. Because romance will come in its perfect time and perfect place. Now, for you females that are couples, I get this message of spend time with your friends. Let your significant other get what they need done. It's okay to foster balance of relationship and time for yourself. And the reason why is that sometimes you need time with your friends, okay? Come back to yourself, because you're one way in a relationship and you're another way when you're with your friends. So it helps nurture your soul. It helps you, give you the groundedness you need. You can be funny around your friends, and yes, a different way around your partner. But it's okay to have those moments, okay? And it's okay for your partner to miss you, all right? Or for you females, your love interests to miss you, okay? And you to miss them, but you know that you'll come together, okay? For you singles that don't even have a love interest, it's you just being patient even more for that person to come in and be attracted and seeing you going out and about, you enjoying the very things you love, okay? See, what I do is, this is what I love. And if it happens to be a certain person that aligns with what I do in life, then like via another healer, then it'll be that attraction will be aligned to the same thing. And it just happens to work out. I cultivate patience in my romantic life, females. And so this is why I'm encouraging you to do that, because there's so much more you need to discover while you're being patient for them to come in. For you couples, it's just being patient for you to come back around again and share about what you did with your best friend or brother from another mother or your sister from another mister with your partner, and they'll be just excited to hear about your day, okay? With this new adjustment, this is going to get you to really have some progression go in your romantic life. So that way you don't feel like life is going so slow for you. If you're ever going to see change in your romantic life, because there is change coming, you just have to make those steps forward in doing something different to stir up that change more inside you so you can see it around you. Patience. It's going to be grace, okay, females, because it'll be worth it and you'll see what happens, okay? Especially when you're happy and you're doing something different, okay? So let's move forward. The gift that's coming to you now, females, is the gift of making sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Whether you whatever scenario, you're giving them that heads up. Hey, I'm not living in fantasy land. I'm living in the here and now. And this is what I see and what I know. And I have that clarity. Okay. And that you're trusting yourself and you're being honest with yourself to be honest with the people around you. That's that gift. So that way you stand up in strength in such a different way. And I'm not saying, oh, women power. I'm saying as a human being, you're standing up with that strength, that clarity and that balance and that grace. Okay. Being in your authentic self, even with your emotions, whether you have to shed a tear or not, it's a different kind of strength that not a lot of people talk about. Okay. So you're getting that gift, not being in fantasy land. Yippee! So females, that's your reading. Please hit the like button and you're always welcome at any time, okay? Always. Big hugs. So let's do the bonus reading now. Let's clear out these decks. This bonus reading is for any kind of leader, okay? Leader of yourself, leader of your household, leader of many nations or one. Many lands. You know what I mean? It's open to any kind of leader. So let's clear these out. All right. As these other cards get turned upside down. To get it from the bag. 2 shuffles. Where's my other? Aha. Gotta get the book just in case. Because there's some spiritual processes I may do. Pretty much just one, if need to be, if I get channeled to do it. Cheers, everyone. Clink. All right, bonus reading for any kind of leader. It's going down now. Please give me a divine message for any kind of leader that's going to need it for their path ahead whenever they watch this. All right, so this is an easy one, my dear leaders. Guardian of Earth Mother. So I'm going to give you the guidance and the simple spiritual process for this, okay? So when I give out the guidance, you sit back, relax. If you fall asleep, it's okay. We get relaxed, we're human beings. But if you have to stop it, fall asleep, pick up towards the beginning. Because if you pick up where you left off, you're going to be totally confused on what's going on, okay? That way you see the big picture of what I'm doing, okay? And now at the end of the guidance, you're going to be choosing whether or not you feel like you want to do the spiritual process now or later. Because it's going to be that easy, okay? So let's do the spiritual guidance first, okay? In the Ma or E worldview, Humans are not seen as separate from, nor superior to, the natural world. Instead, humans are part of nature and have a sacred role to preserve and protect the Earth Mother, known as Papa, Tu, and Tua. Her guardians, my dear leaders, are known as Ka, Te, Ka, Ti, the ones who take action to defend her and safeguard her natural resources so that she and we can thrive. So there is an innate instinct in the human soul to seek an emotional connection with the natural world for the natural world for pleasure and healing. So when this connection is denied, my dear leaders, which is at the base of all environmental abuse, the result is great suffering. The more soul you have, my dear leaders, the more your personal identity becomes intertwined with nature, and the greater the devastation you will feel in the face of environmental degradation. This is not being overtly sensitive, my dear leaders. This is being awakened at the soul level. So disconnection from the divine feminine harms humanity in ways that eventually leads us to psychological pain and physical disease. Perfectionism, impatience, thinking about what we can get instead of what we can give, all these erode self-esteem and emotional fulfillment. They distort what is meant to be sacred, sexuality, into performance, and perpetuate of emotional wounding and abuse, which drains our creativity, our creative power, and prevents us from being able to feel for our truths. Then we end up feeling confused, anxious, and uncertain about our future. These are signs that we need to heal, my dear leaders, and strengthen our connection to the natural world, to restore our connection to the sacred feminine. So the Ka, Ti, Ki, soul, can help us reconnect into the divine feminine, rather than dismiss and exploit and use her. So loving our mother and feeling respect and reverence for her will restore our vitality and energy and help us gain a sense of well-being, my dear leaders. Now, your intuitive understanding the need for this sort of relationship to the earth, and you must remember to cultivate your connection so as to grow peace in your soul. It is part of your destiny, my dear leaders, to read the wisdom of ancient lineages from which you have evolved, from those ancestors who lived in a world very different from ours, who knew how to sustain themselves in harmony with the natural world, even long periods of time, and who can help us remember that life requires a sustainable relationship with the Earth Mother. Their wisdom is encoded in the natural world, my dear leaders. Through taking time out to tune into the earth, you are one, my dear leaders, who can read her records and share the wisdom teachings that you receive. So honor your ability to be a devotee of the Earth Mother. Allow her and your own courage and intelligence to inspire and empower you on your path, to support you in speaking your truths, especially when they go against the grain. For is that not what creation is all about, my dear leaders? About opening up to something new? So, my dear leaders, here is the spiritual process whenever you want to do this, but especially if you want to do this now, okay? It's called re-earthing. Re-earthing is a sacred practice to help you plug into the consciousness of the Earth Goddess in a truly grounded and healing and nurturing way, my dear leaders. In this way, you both receive from her and become more available to give to her through your increasing attentiveness of your attentiveness of your life's work and personal well-being. To re-earth yourself, my dear leaders, spend a little time each day in physical contact with the earth, physical touch, barefoot or with hands on the dirt and grass or on the trunk of a tree is significant for this process. A beautiful addition to this healing process is to say a simple prayer or statement to the earth at the beginning and end of the re-earthing practice. It might be, I love you at the start and thank you at the end. Or it could be a deeper and more personal conversation about gratitude, hope, and trust, and about the wise use of your creative power or your concerns about the world. You might ask for her assistance and guidance so that you can honor the divine feminine in the best way possible, accordingly to your talents and your abilities, okay? And it doesn't matter your belief system as well, okay? Because all is welcome, even whether you're in a religion or just doing a spiritual practice, okay? So the more you do this practice, my dear leaders, the more love and devotion will arise, and the stronger and the more conscious your connection with the Earth Mother will be, and the more empowered you shall become to fulfill your destiny. So don't be afraid to lean on her, my dear leaders, to need her and to let her help you to help yourself and the world, okay? And that's the end of the practice, my dear leaders. You can do it at any time. It's something I do every single day. And I do it on the ground level. I sometimes do it in my living room with this practice, or I even do it in the front or back porch. It depends on how hot it is, because here in the East Coast, it can get really hot, just as bad as the West Coast can get. So big hugs, my dear leaders. That's your bonus reading, okay? And don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe, okay? Now, let's move on to the update and what's going on in my channel. Well, if you are not subscribed, then you don't know that I do summer lives at different times on Thursdays and Saturdays, zodiac signs and non-zodiac sign readings. So you're always welcome, whether you want to go in and out on my channel or actually subscribe. Okay. But the next one is Saturday, okay, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be moving about, doing it different times on Thursdays and Saturdays, but I'm giving you a heads up right now what it's going to be like this week. It's only because I want to reach different kind of people at different times of the day and night. So if you're subscribed, you'll know when to see me, okay? And I'll be doing timestamps at the end of this live so that way you can go right to your reading, okay? So you can make it a little bit easier, right? And what you get with me as a healer, me not giving a damn about money, but wanting to help you thrive, to heal, transform, so that way when you're good, everything's good around you. It makes life so much easier, right? So that's what I'm investing into. You thriving, you healing, you having breakthroughs, so that way you have progression in your journey. It's as simple as that. It's something I hope very much hold very close to my heart. I am not paid by YouTube or any sponsorship. I make my own money off to the side. I get donations and that kind of things from others. It's one of those things that I'm just very happy to be able to do my jobs without any limits. Okay. So I'm very thankful for that. As for anything more about myself, things have been going good at the homestead. I've just posted on my community tab. If you're dealing with flat feet, ankle and knee issues, I have a playlist for you. There's different kind of instructors in that playlist to help you relieve that kind of pain, strengthen those areas, and even advocating and supporting you getting the quality care that you need in order for that stuff not to occur anymore. People don't realize, even if you do weights, if you're overweight or not, we all go through different issues. So I'm very much advocating for people who suffer, children and too, so that way you get the balance and thriving and relief that you need. Yes, I network with certain people in my YouTube community, including spiritual leaders and non-spiritual leaders, so that way you guys get the answers you need, so that way you have more movement in your life. So I post different kind of relationship things, healing things on my community tab. They're all free, so check it out. You have a laundry list, even for creators on YouTube, so that way they broaden their horizon with creating more in their ideas, because we need you. We need people that are not afraid of implementing your beautiful ideas, so that way it helps people grow and expand in their mind, body, and spirit, okay? That way it inspires other, and you become a domino effect, a ripple effect in our online communities. It's not just with YouTube, but it needs to happen in all, and it's going to happen as long as we keep on putting out our beautiful ideas, okay? Especially for different kind of channels, because I'm all about diversity and creativity, and whether you're male or female or different cultures, okay? We can all learn from each other. But very much of a middle person. I'm a neutral, practical healer. So I come with an objectives, so that way you guys meet your objective and have a new beginning to a new goal too, to hit another objective. So that way you're still thriving in life, okay? I do movie nights where I post it on my channel on Fridays. I advertise it more on my X account, home to Twitter. If you want to connect to me with me in different ways, my info is down in the descriptions, okay? So that way you're getting those updates. I am the type of leader and spiritual leader and healer that advocates where you have your independence, okay? So you can go as you want to come. I don't advocate codependency. It's something I teach that to even to other leaders that and other YouTubers that they should let go of codependency, especially with tarot readers and oracle readers and other type of healers too, because things are changing in life. It's either you go with the flow of that change or you get left behind having to learn a very deep lesson. And some of us do learn that. So that way we cultivate something that's different other than codependency, you know? So, yeah, that's in case you didn't know me and you're like, who the hell is this person, you know? So, what I love to do on my off time, I like to read. I love to do artworks and stuff, um, especially design, tattoo design. I love listening to music. I love inspiring myself with other creators at different points if I need to. Lately, I've just been so focused on my own channel and healing people, but I'm very patient in regards to my romantic life. I set healthy boundaries when it comes down to people are being healed from me. I don't cultivate, um, what's the word? I'm trying to use the right word for this. Anybody who's being healed from me, I don't allow the boundaries to be crossed. So there'll be people in my chat that will say, I miss you, I love you. Um, I'm not a rude person. I'm very respectful, but I'm not going to acknowledge you if that's what you're going to do, because there are different guys that come across my channel that want something more. They don't go cross the line other than that, because they know if they go more than just the live chat, it's very easy for me to block you out. Okay. I'm not here to cultivate a relationship with people I'm healing that watch my channel. And that's just how I am as a healer. I'm very respectful to the people I heal, but I am not looking to have a relationship with people in my chat. To be very clear, it's because I'm not living in fantasy land here. I'm really trying to help people. And a lot of suitors need to know that around me. Okay. What I want in my life is a very long lasting marriage. And I'm being divinely guided to align to that person that wants the same thing. I don't watch any tarot readers. I watch people that I network with. Okay. So yeah, just to be crystal clear. So that way, if other tarot readers or oracle readers get discombobulated about that, okay? When it comes down to readers and oracle readers and even psychics that watch me, all I can say is please keep on cultivating balance in what you do, because when you do, you'll know clearly how to heal yourself in any kind of circumstances, but heal the people around you and inspire them and empower them, okay? I want you to thrive as much as I'm thriving right now. And that way we can all improve upon the things that we need to improve upon on the outside of us, having those creative solutions, bringing about beautiful creative ideas, and keep on out inspiring people to have that balance in their life, okay? So I want to let you guys and gals know about that. And thank you too for all the hard work you're doing too, especially those who are doing that, you know. And thank you to all different kinds of healers, mentors, leaders, people in life that are trying to do that transition in life of from surviving to thriving. Okay. I know it's not easy, but don't give up. Okay. It's all in a state of mind. Okay. Meaning you're going from limitation to limitlessness. And first, it has to happen within inside you, you know? So don't give up on yourself. Your investment in yourself is going to go through leaps and bounds, okay? And off of talking about the spiritual work and all that, because this summer is going on and I hope you guys are having fun. I've been waiting for certain things to come because I really want to go swimming. It's been a minute. I just feel I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer because I'm still waiting on a swimsuit I ordered for my daughter. But she was okay. So I got my books in from the library. They couldn't get everything. I have certain things on hold. So, just in case you guys didn't know, if you're going through any kind of medical issues or transportation issues, look into your library and see if they have a service that's like homebound delivery for books. It's something I signed up for because, well, I'm going to take advantage of it since I have an autoimmune disease, you know, and so is my daughter. So it makes it easier for us to get things in. So of course she got Cloverfield too, because we landed up watching the movie, okay? And man, is it a gnarly movie, Cloverfield. But they came out with a couple more books, so she's reading it. It's not as gory in the books as it is. They make it out on the movie, okay, just so you know. And there's much more facts, of course, when you read a book versus seeing the movie. Of course, they left a lot of things out in Cloverfield. They did actually a lot of readjustments in order to make the storyline completely different, which makes me wonder. Got full permission, and I'm going to probably have to do some reading about it online if they got full permission to even do Cloverfield. Because I'm sure the author, I don't know how they feel about them readjusting the whole story because it was completely different from the book. I know with Stephen King, he got upset at the fact when they readjusted a couple of his movies when they first started landing, like The Shining. Yeah. I know if I was an author, I'd be kind of being like, don't change my story, okay? It's a beautiful story to begin with and why it got popular. And I'm looking into wanting to do a book. I just don't know if I want to do a book about my life. I mean, it would be kind of interesting as a movie, but I don't know about a book. It just seemed like it'd be a series, not just one book, you know? It's that kind of life. So much different suspense and ventures too. Feeling like I lived about 10 different lives in one. And I'm not saying hardship so much. It's just like what you want to choose in life, and you go from one profession to the other and where it leads you, and the kind of interesting kind of dramas and stuff you go through, you know, especially if you go from working fast food to a doctor, then to a detective. Dun, dun, dun. You know how cool that would be? Especially if you're a medical detective, you know? Very cool. Anyway, so when it comes down to me in that order, because I'm getting right back on topic, so I tend to talk about many different things. So if you can understand and where I'm bouncing to, it's because I'm excited to want to have this time with you, okay? And I know it's almost 3 hours, but eh. So when it comes down to what I ordered, even my daughter was interested because they couldn't find some things that are still put on hold to receive from other libraries. they got into more of going, okay, you want to know about more healing different practices? We're going to give you more about tea and where the history of tea came from. And don't get me wrong, I like tea. I like coffee too. But man, this stuff can be really dry. And I give so many props to people that can read dry material and come out going, oh, that was spectacular. And me, I'm there going, oh, give me some water. This is why if I ever do a book, it's not going to be dry. It's going to be like probably how I talk. Now, I don't know how they feel like if I ever got this published, and I wouldn't care because you know what? I'm thinking about if I had enough money, put a budget to it, I'm not going to care about sending it to a publisher. Of course, I would have probably certain friends and stuff that were, or whoever I network with, have their opinions if I needed to add a little bit spice to it or change certain wording in order to grip the reader and stuff like that. Just a little bit, not too much. So that way, it's totally authentic to me. Instead of having a ghostwriter, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. So I've been thinking about it. Even thinking about doing some picture book moments in it. That way people see things from a different perspective. But anyway, so these books that came in are about different practices, different herbal stuff, all that. Even this one book is about the author, how she transitioned from a doctor to a nun and is a healer in that kind of way, healing people through trauma based stuff in the mind. And I was like thinking to myself, I'm glad for her because I would never want to be a nun. You know what I mean? Anyway, then my daughter got some other stuff like manga and stuff like that. And what was the other cool one? It's a really awesome, and I'm going to have to find out what the name is again. It's a really cool book series where it talks about different realms of existence, but the samurai kind of genre. So if you ever want to look into some really cool anime, look at Apothecary Diaries. It's really neat. Has a good, really great storyline, even some love moments. Ooh. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. And signing a new lease here was really nice. Talking to my management's gonna be getting into grips of some new ideas for our community here in Ohio. We already have some really great stuff that happens in our community for the kids. So I want to give her more of my ideas to happen for young adults, to elderly that live here. So that way they're doing more in our community center too. So they're being more communicative, getting a little bit of exercise, but also for the young adults to cultivate more in regards to where they want to go in life. Because one of the things I realized when we get out of high school, I don't know about you, but there's a moment of some of us that don't have a plan. So we need to know our community resources in order to cultivate a plan that feels right for us. So there's some young adults that live here, and I want to talk to my management about that. So maybe it's a good idea in your community. And I'm talking about this so it can reach the right people. So that way in your community, you can cultivate some programs for young adults that are getting out of high school, of some resources they can look into to further their education, even getting a part-time job on top of it. Because I know the government is going through, I mean, multiple different governments are going through transformation, but I know here in the US, it is in regards to their food, their education, but we also need to cultivate programs for young adults so that way they're thriving too. And even ones that are in the in between, meaning from 30s and up before retirement, because everybody's going through their transition and change in life. Some people are getting out of really shitty jobs, to 40s and 50s too. Retirement age is around probably 65, 66, something like that. So, if Trump was watching me, can you make sure that they don't F with the retirement age? Because I know for a fact people don't have bodies that they used to have back into the 30s, before the 50s. Okay. People are still trying to find the right diet to the right health improvements. Okay. So if Trump is watching me, please make sure that even people from their 30s and up and young adults, get the program they need in order for, them to be thriving in life, even if it's education programs, resources in their community. That's my idea. All right. Other than that, I want to thank everybody for watching me and thank everybody that are helping the collective transition from thriving. Actually, no, from surviving to thriving. Greatly appreciate you. All the medical personnels, the people that are working in our states, our governors, or even the people that are not being accounted for, that are really helping the day to day. Even if you're not even in a career, but you're a human being that's helping another human being out in some kind of way to not suffer. Thank you so much, okay? All the truck drivers, the cashiers, the store people, the nurses, the doctors, the tarot readers and oracle readers and healers, and leaders of all different places that are wanting to see this world thrive. Thank you. Okay? And with all that being said, I'm going to end out with a mantra, but you guys are invited to my next live, so subscribe, okay? That easy. Now with the mantra. Esitoma 𝐖ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ Namasoma Jyotikamaya with your man Ratangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, everyone. My voice almost went out. Big hugs. Anyway, I'll see you later, okay? Saturday, okay? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? All right. Bye for now.